For the last 7 days we have been traveling through the darkest corridors of the global intelligence web. We have exposed the secrets of the 4 most powerful spy networks in human history. We started with the CIA and their terrifying MKUltra experiments proving that the government has been trying to hack the human mind for decades. We moved to the Middle East and witnessed the ruthless efficiency of the Mossad and their assassination unit Kidon proving that they can touch anyone anywhere. We crossed the Iron Curtain to analyze the KGB and the FSB, seeing how they use disinformation to murder the concept of truth itself. And finally, in our season finale, we reveal the Five Eyes Alliance, the ultimate digital prison that spies on every single move you make. But now that you have watched these 4 videos, you might be feeling overwhelmed, paranoid, or even hopeless. You might be asking yourself, if they have all this power, if they control the mind, the body, the truth, and the data, what chance do I have? This video is the answer to that question. Today, we are going to connect the dots between these 4 agencies and uncover the hidden logic that binds them together. And most importantly, we are going to give you the practical solutions you need to survive in this surveillance state. First, let's look at the pattern. Although these agencies serve different flags, they all operate on the same fundamental principle, which is centralization of control. The CIA wants to centralize control over technology and regime change. The Mossad wants to centralize control over security and fear. The FSB wants to centralize control over the narrative and history. The Five Eyes wants to centralize control over information and data. They are not separate entities, they are 4 walls of the same cage. The CIA breaks you psychologically, the FSB confuses you intellectually, the Mossad terrifies you physically, the Five Eyes tracks you digitally. When you understand this, you realize that you are not just a citizen, you are a target, but you are a target only if you allow yourself to be one. So how do we fight back against a system that sees everything? The first step is compartmentalization. Just like the Mossad keeps its agents separate, you must separate your digital life from your real life. Stop using one single email address for everything, stop using one password for everything, and stop linking all your accounts to your real identity. Create layers. Have a public identity for your work and a private identity for your thoughts. The second step is digital hygiene. We learned from the Five Eyes video that your data is being harvested by the loopholes in the law. Close those loopholes yourself. Switch from SMS to encrypted messaging apps like Signal, which do not store your metadata. Use a VPN not to hide from the police, but to blind the algorithms that are building a profile of your habits. Use open source browsers like Brave or Tor instead of Chrome, which is essentially a tracking device for Google. The third step is cognitive defense. We learned from the KGB video that their main weapon is demoralization and disinformation. They want you to feel helpless, they want you to hate your neighbor, and they want you to give up on truth. The antidote to this is critical thinking. Do not react emotionally to headlines, do not share unverified rage bait, and do not let the algorithm dictate your mood. Read books, physical books that cannot be edited remotely or deleted from your Kindle. Build a community of real people in the real world, because an algorithm cannot disrupt a handshake or a conversation in a room without microphones. The fourth step is financial sovereignty. We saw in the banking cartel series and again in this series how money and data are merging. Keep using cash. Cash is the only form of anonymous peer-to-peer transaction left on Earth. Every time you pay with cash, you are voting for privacy and you are breaking the chain of surveillance. And finally, the most important step is awareness. The reason we made this series is not to scare you but to wake you up. The panopticon only works if the prisoners think they are being watched but are too afraid to look back at the guard. When you look back, when you understand their methods, their power begins to fade. They rely on your ignorance, they rely on your convenience, and they rely on your silence. Do not give them any of it. This playlist, The Intelligence Web, is a weapon of knowledge. If you haven't watched all 4 videos yet, go back and watch them now, because each one contains a vital piece of the puzzle. Understanding MKUltra helps you understand modern propaganda. Understanding the Mossad helps you understand modern geopolitics. Understanding the 5 Whys helps you understand why your phone is listening to you. We are building a library of truth here on Hidden Logic, and we need you to be the librarians. Share this playlist with your friends, your family, and anyone who is ready to unplug from the matrix. Now you might be wondering what comes next. We have covered the banks and we have covered the spies, but there is a new player in the game, a player that is richer than the banks and more intrusive than the spies. Next week, in week 9, we are launching a terrifying new series called the Silicon Curtain. We are going to expose big tech. We will analyze the transhumanist agenda of Neuralink and the plan to merge man with machine. We will look at the Metaverse and the plan to trap you in a digital reality. And we will expose the algorithms that are designed to addict your children and reprogram your society. The spies watch you, but big tech wants to become you. Get ready, because the rabbit hole is about to get digital. Thank you for being with us for week 8. You are now armed with the hidden logic of the intelligence world. Use it wisely, stay safe, and remember, they are watching you, but now you know how to vanish. Subscribe, hit the bell, and prepare for week 9. We will see you in the future.